Hi there, this is the much loved Oneplus Nord CE4. Do you know the best part of the Nord series? They are one of the easiest phones to recommend. It's the perfect balance of good performance, impressive cameras, mind-blowing battery and clean user experience. For under 25,000, the Nord CE4 is probably more better than phones that are in the 30-35k bracket. However, OnePlus has cut some corners to achieve that price. I've been using this phone for about a month now. Let me share everything, the good, the not so good, so you can decide if this phone is perfect for you or not. By the way, it's a good time to subscribe to this channel for more fun and informative videos like these. Let's take it from the top. We'll start with the quick unboxing. So here is the retail packaging, the usual OnePlus Nord box. Inside we have another box. Right on the top is the SIM ejector pin, some paperwork that no one reads, a red cable card, some Nord stickers. That's really cool. A soft silicone cover. Wow, love the touch and feel of this one. Very premium. Then the Nord phone itself. Everyone's favorite, the red USB-C charging cable and a 100-watt charging brick. Wow, that's a biggie. You know, some brands include these accessories and some brands don't. OnePlus not only gives you all these things, but also makes sure that the quality is top-notch. Let's have a closer look at the build and design. Now, OnePlus calls this the Celadon Marble color. It's first for any Nord series. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Glossy finish, so it will attract some fingerprint and smudges, but since it's a light color, it's almost invisible to the naked eye. So clean. You know, I have to confess, I've dropped this phone a couple of times and yes, without a cover, not a single scratch or physical damage to this device. Top-notch build quality. But still, I strongly recommend you to use the provided cover. It's better safe than sorry. The overall design is also very ergonomic to hold in the hand. It's compact and weighs just 186 grams. That's surprisingly light for a phone that comes with a 5500 mAh battery, which would easily last me maybe 1.5 to sometimes even 2 days with medium use. The cherry on the cake is that it comes with 100-watt charging support and it takes about 30 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%. Frankly, I would put the phone to charge when it is around 15 to 20% battery, so I don't think I had to ever charge the phone for more than 20 minutes. Absolutely amazing. When it comes to the rear cameras, you get a 50 megapixel primary sensor with OIS and an 8 megapixel ultra-wide sensor. On the side are the power volume rockers. On the top is an IR blaster and a top-firing speaker. At the bottom is a secondary down-firing speaker, a microphone, a USB-C port, and a hybrid SIM tray that can house dual nano SIM cards or one nano SIM card and one micro SD card for storage expansion. Yes, I would have preferred a dedicated slot. It's always helpful, but again, it's not a deal breaker. Also, there's no headphone jack on this phone. On the flip side, it comes with IP54 rating, so mild water splashes should be fine. But don't completely submerge this in water. It won't survive. Let's talk about the cameras because they are incredible. Here are some image samples taken from the rear 50 megapixel sensor. OnePlus has learned to fine-tune their images so well. They are bright, they are vivid, and they capture every detail so well. Most images can go straight to social media without any further editing. Here are some taken with the 8 megapixel ultra-wide. The overall output and quality is genuinely very good. Also very impressive dynamic range for an 8 megapixel ultra-wide photo. The color reproduction also is really good. Here are some images taken in low light. In one word, spectacular. Gorgeous colors and the images look just so good. Blur-free low light images, and it's all thanks to OIS. Also, another benefit of OIS is stable video recording. Now this is a handheld 4K 30 FPS video recording. As you can see, it's quite clear. The dynamic range adjusts so well. The colors look just amazing. Also, it's so stable. Then here are some images taken from the 16 megapixel front camera. They're so clear, they're bright and cover a wide angle. Skin tones seem to be a little brushed to look softer, but I don't think anyone is complaining. Here are some portrait shots, also really good looking with good edge detection. Hi there. So here's a video recording from the front camera of the Nord CE. This is a 16 megapixel front sensor and this is a full HD 30 FPS video recording. Sadly, there's no 4K video recording. It was a little disappointing earlier, but then the full HD quality is also pretty good, as you can see. Skin tones are really nice, it's really clear. Also, this is a handheld video which is quite stable. The audio that you're hearing right now also is being recorded from the mics of this phone. The cameras on the Nord CE4 are amazing, especially if you consider the price. I'm glad there's no 2 megapixel macro because no one ever uses them. It's such a waste. I only wish that this front camera supported 4K video recording, but again, that would be just nitpicking. The cameras on the Nord are solid. Let's talk about another solid department, the display. So we get a 6.7-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 2412 by 1080 pixels. Well, the color reproduction is splendid, vibrant, punchy with pitch perfect blacks. As you look closely, even the smallest text is super clear and everything looks so crisp. Love the panel they have used. 120Hz refresh rate provides a smooth user experience. There's nothing out of the blue here. It's well optimized and does the needful. OnePlus claims 1300 nits of peak brightness and we tested it outdoors. Everything looks so clear and crisp. Phone is easily usable outdoors even on a bright sunny day. Right on the top in the center is the punch hole notch, housing the 16 megapixel front selfie camera. Then we get an in-display fingerprint scanner. It's snappy, responsive and quick to unlock. Works like a charm. Then watching movies and TV shows is so much fun on this phone. Content goes edge to edge, the bezels too are quite slim. It's an amazing viewing experience. The colors look so good. All thanks to Widevine L1 certification, you can stream from apps like Netflix and Prime videos at full resolution. Then we also played 4K HDR videos. Firstly, thanks to HDR support, the content absolutely pops. It's so bright and clear. The best part, it streams at full 4K 60 FPS without any lag or stutter. You're going to love watching videos on this phone. When it comes to the audio, we get dual stereo speakers. There's one on the top and one at the bottom, though the one on the top is comparatively smaller. Let's see how they sound. Alright, so firstly, they are very well balanced. The speakers also get loud enough, so you can easily use them to listen to music on your bedside table or office desk. The clarity too is really good. Nord has absolutely rocked it in the audio department. Except there's no headphone jack, which I've already mentioned earlier. Let's talk about the interface. So it's running the latest Android 14 over Oxygen OS also 14. Now OnePlus truly optimizes interface really well. Everything just flows. Didn't notice any app crashes. Though I won't deny it does come with fair share of bloatware apps and games, some of which you can't delete, but yes, most of the third-party apps and games you can. So I don't see that as a con. Also, I'd like to add, the almost flawless, clean user experience is probably one of the biggest reasons I recommend OnePlus devices. It also comes with an IR blaster. You can use the IR remote app to control your TVs, air conditioners and other home appliances. It's always handy. Coming to the performance. So the Nord CE4 is powered by the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 chipset. I must say, it's a pretty solid 5G chipset and it can handle more than your day-to-day task and runs everything you throw at it. The variant we have came with 8GB LPDDR4X RAM with support for 8GB virtual RAM expansion, giving you a total of 16GB RAM. Apps launch almost instantly. Multitasking between all these apps is such a breeze. And most recently used apps are still in memory. Check that out. Though I'm not a benchmark person, but just to give you an idea where the performance of this stacks up, we ran the Antutu benchmark and it scored around 8,34,000. Solid score. Now we have the 256GB storage variant and the storage type is UFS 3.1. We ran the speed test for that as well and it scores 1710 MB read and 1387 MB write. When it comes to gaming, we played everyone's favorite BGMI. It ran flawlessly at 60 FPS. It's so smooth, no lag or drop frames even when playing for a long time. I would be lying if I said it didn't heat up. Yes, it did, but still playable and didn't throttle at all. The Nord CE4 can pull off any game you throw at it. If you love to play games, then the Nord CE4 will definitely not disappoint. Alright, final thoughts. So we'll start with what I think it misses out on. Firstly, there's no NFC on board, which means you can't do those tap payments using this phone. Also, NFC has other benefits too, so keep that in mind. Second, it doesn't have that alert slider that we are used to seeing on other OnePlus phones. It's not a deal breaker, but still worth mentioning. I know a lot of people talk about the green line issue on some devices, and frankly, I haven't experienced anything like that on any OnePlus device. I think it's unnecessarily blown out of proportion. Firstly, it's an issue that can happen to anyone, and the probability of that is less than 0.1%. The Nord CE4 is a solid device and ticks the boxes of a good phone in this price category of 25,000. There are 2 variants and 2 color options. I'll share the links of all in the description. If you'd like to buy one, you should definitely check it out. So I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.